Hi, everyone. How are you? My name is Rana Walker, and I'm here today just to talk to you about mindfulness. I'll start off by saying that I have been a provider with Unite for Her for quite some time, and I too am a 16-year breast cancer survivor. So it's been quite a journey. And just to encourage you that there is light at the end of the tunnel and to extend grace to yourself as you go through this process and to be encouraged and to know that you have support from family and friends, but you also have support from Unite for Her and other people that you have yet to meet. So, in talking about mindfulness, my background is as a mental health therapist. I am also the head of mindfulness at a dual diagnosis facility, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I used to be a life coach on television. So when I think about mindfulness, I think about being present. And I know in our society, we are human beings, but we're always doing. So, something I like to tell my students and when I present workshops is that to remember we don't always have to be in motion, we don't always have to be doing. That is sometimes good just to be present. And so, what that looks like is just being present in your body, right where you are in this time and space, not thinking about the future because it hasn't happened. The past is already done. So being right here in the present. The second part of it is trying to be aware of not judging yourself. So not judging yourself as much as possible. Now, I know that's a big order because we live in a society where we're always judging, whether we're conscious of it or not. That's just part of being human. So to really think about extending yourself grace and extending others grace and allowing yourself to really feel fully invested in the moment that you're in. So, what is another type of mindfulness? When we think about being in the present, sitting and breathing, that's mindfulness. Doing yoga, being present with the breath, the alignment, the posture, the pose, the asana, that's also a form of mindfulness where you are fully engaged in the present moment. Another one would be mindful eating. So, how many of us scarf our food down? I'm guilty of it. So to practice mindful eating, to actually take time to put the fork in your mouth, put the fork down, and then chew. Actually chew. So I think this is something to practice, definitely. So mindfulness is a practice, just as other things, are always something that we're working on. We don't arrive at an end goal. It's ongoing. And so when you do that, you allow your body to understand that you are now satiated. And so the leptin hormone kicks in and tells your brain, oh, I've had enough. So when you eat more slowly, you give your body a chance to slow down, recognize the food, taste the food, experience it, as you roll it around on your tongue, and to actually chew and digest it. And when we swallow, we take a bite and then we just swallow it down, then we don't get the signal to the brain that we're satiated. So the ghrelin hormone just keeps going. I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So have you ever found yourself sitting on a couch and you have a bag of popcorn and you're just watching TV and eating it? And before you know it, you're at the bottom of the bag. That is a form of mindless eating because we're distracted, we're not fully present in the activity. And so when that happens, we tend to overeat and we tend to have all these other things that happen as a result of that. And so it's just a way to fully be engaged in experiencing the food that is going into your body and just being even more mindful of whether it's a cupcake or a carrot, that you are intentionally choosing to eat this and you're going to really savor it and enjoy it. So I wanted us to just have a moment to go on a little journey and maybe to bring you just a little bit of respite, a little bit of peace during a time that is really uncertain, but is all a part of life's experience. So, if you would like to plant your feet, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and then settle your back against the chair. And then you can place your hands down on your thighs if you need more grounding. If you feel a little sluggish, you need more energy, palms up on your thighs, okay? So I'm gonna guide you, but my eyes will be closed. So you plant your feet, close your eyes, and just start to settle. And I want you to begin to tune into the natural flow of your breath. And as you do so, see if you can start to feel more present in your body right here in this moment. And begin to just tune into the weight of your body on the chair, your hands on your thighs, your feet planted beneath you. And as you begin to feel more present, let's go on a journey. I want you to take a moment to think of your favorite childhood book. Who's the main character? What were they doing? What intrigued you? Was a sense of mystery? Were they mischievous? Were they jokesters? Were they always exploring and uncovering and discovering new things? What was it about your favorite childhood book that drew you in? And as you allow your mind to wander and to explore and revisit your favorite character, what characteristics did they possess? Are these the same characteristics you possess? Are there aspects of this main character that you really relate to? And when you think about the book, was it read to you at bedtime? Was it a book you read to yourself? And what was it about that ritual that you can recall right now that you can bring into the present? And as you continue to explore this favorite character and all of the things that got you excited, made you want to read it over and over again, to share it with someone else, and to recall it right now. If any adjectives come to you that really resonate with you, just take a moment to gather them up, bring them with you, and know that whatever it is that you see in this character is also an aspect of yourself, whether you're conscious of it or not. It's like looking in the mirror. And just to remember, as we move through life, as we encounter others, the things that we see that resonate with us, that are wonderful, remember those. And the other aspects, which may not be so wonderful, remember those too. We are all of it, the good, the bad, the so called ugly. There is no ugly, it is just all of who we are, which makes us human. So when you're ready, bringing those memories, those adjectives, those thoughts, you can bring them back into the space, wiggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. So, just something to help you to remember the things that caught your attention, the things that excited you when you were younger. Those are still inside you. And it's your choice whether you decide to bring them out again. Maybe they're already out. Maybe they're already a part of who you are. But if there are things that came up for you that you'd like to recapture and to incorporate into your life, I invite you to do so. And finally, before I leave, when you have a moment, you can take those adjectives that came to you and create an affirmation. For example, if your character was powerful, I am powerful. I am standing in my power right here, right now. And so many of you have heard about affirmations, you probably use them. Affirmations are statements made in the present tense. It's acting as if right here, right now. And so affirmations are things that are repeated over and over again in your mind, out loud, looking in the mirror while you're driving until it really sinks in and then it becomes a part of your life's experience. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being present today. I am wishing us all well, sending love out to all of us as we prepare for change and continue to live life. Thank you so much. Bye bye.